Many of you are asking, who are you? Why do you have your own show? Maybe I'm no one. Maybe you should pay attention and find out. When I was younger, I used to be a model for a major clothing brand as a male. And at that time in my life, I didn't really know who I was. But they were bound and determined to make sure that I knew. I was a male. I was going to act like a male. I was going to dress like a male. And anything outside of that norm wasn't okay. And my life was taken from me in a lot of ways. And I wasn't able to live it. Today I am. And I'm damn well gonna live it. So a couple of years ago, I started shooting videos. A lot of them on Instagram and Facebook. Not really knowing what I was doing, but knowing for the first time I was going to show the world who I was. And it was going to be on my terms, not on theirs. And it started catching fire. And more people were coming up to me on the streets. And they were telling me how amazed they were by my story and how much it had affected their lives in a positive way. So it wasn't until this summer when my life took yet another drastic turn that I really started taking it seriously. Because people were coming up to me on the street. There were some in tears. See, I'd been to a lot of funerals for my friends that had killed themselves because they couldn't accept who they were. And they were so terrified that their family wouldn't either. But it wasn't just LGBTQ family that was coming up to me. It was heterosexual people. It was people from every race, creed, and religion. They were telling me how nobody had helped them be who they were. If I could do it, so could they. So for the very first time, I'm showing myself up to the world, who have always been on the inside, who have always known I was, who I was meant to be. And while I'm going through this whole transition and this whole re-entry into life, I'm a voice for people. I'm doing motivational speaking. I'm going to speak to people one-on-one who just need somebody to talk to. Okay. If that's who you need me to be today. Thank God for YouTube and Google for giving me what so many had taken away. But when I started thanking people, the list got really long. Some of the first people to back me was Facebook, Instagram. There was no judgment. There's only love. So I don't care if you're black, if you're white, if you're Hispanic, if you're a Native American, what your race, creed, or religion is. Be you. Make sure the world has no choice but to see you. And be the best version of it you can possibly be. That's what my show's about. It's called My Way. Starting in Springfield. I'm going to show you the ins and the outs and the secret haunts and where old Abe has been. But along the way, I'm going to show you me. So here I am in all of my imperfect glory. It's called My Way because I'm viewing the world for the first time as me. And you're coming along for the ride. If you think for a second I don't get judged every day, or get some look, or crazy thought, or you're wrong. I don't care. time was meant to be. And I'll be damned if I let anybody stop me. There's gonna be some tears and some laughter, some jokes, and some humiliations along the way. Why don't you follow me? Why don't you join me? Be a part of that journey. So if you're part of that group that has been supporting me, encouraging me, giving me strength, thank you. From the very bottom of my heart, sincerely, thank you. If you're part of that other group that has been throwing shade, casting glances and stares, I love you. I don't care if you love me back. Hell, I don't even care if you like me, but you will see me on a TV, computer, phone, near you. And when you do, know that I love you, whether you love me back or not. And I wish you the best in life.